Hello, welcome to the Leila show with a little bit of Dad. Hello, welcome to the Leila show with a little bit of Dad.
Right, so we said, because Leila's been asking about doing a podcast for a while, so we said we'd start one, didn't we, love?
Yeah.
And we did put it on my stories today to see if anyone had anything they'd like us to discuss or any questions they'd like to ask. And I've got a feeling we've not had any. Oh, right, so Rick Bliggy, so an old mate of mine, has asked us to discuss 80s and 90s movies. So let's do it.
Okay.
So I know what you're going to talk about straight away. So go on.
Back to the Future.
Right, so go on. Tell them why do you love Back to the Future?
I love it because it's one of the best movies ever. I love time, and also it's just it's one of the best. It's like, it's crazy because how did they get the cars to fly in the second one? And it's really realistic, and yeah, and it's crazy how the same place, like, you know, in like Town City, where it's there, it's in that scene is in Gremlins 2. And Gremlins as well.
The town square.
The town square. Yeah. And it's just crazy. It's just a really good movie.
Yeah, so
and it's just crazy how he goes back in time.
Yeah, it is.
And
so that square is, I think when I read it, it was somewhere, I think it was like Universal Studios in Hollywood, and they've used it for loads of different films and make it look different every time.
Yeah, because like, you know in number 3 when Marty goes back in time, and you know where his mum is the lady who he stays at her house, and then there's a man as well. It's crazy how it's crazy how Marty and the cowboy are the same person, but they just play 2 different characters.
They do, and they look alike, don't they?
And they look very alike, but instead that the cowboy has a moustache instead.
By the way, if you can hear a load of noise, the dog's just decided to start eating the food that's been down for the last, I don't know, hour or 2 hours, and now she's slurping water, so we apologise. Typical. But right, so out of the 3, which is your favourite? Out of the 3 Back to the Future films? Do you want me to say which is mine first while you have a think? So, for years I used to think it was number 2, because when I was a kid I used to love that they had like the hoverboards and it was so futuristic and all that kind of stuff. But
2015, when there's nothing like that.
Exactly.
No.
But then when we watched them, or you watched them for the first time a few months back, number 1 is definitely the best.
Why?
Brilliant. I don't know. It just is. I just love it. It's brilliant. It's ace.
Yeah.
So, which is your favourite?
It's probably got to be number 2 because I like country and I like cowboys.
That's number 3, that.
Number 3, I mean.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I like number 1 and 2.
But, right, okay, so
all of them.
any other 80s or 90s movies you can think of that you like?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah. But which is your favourite again?
The
one you've seen that are from the 80s. There is only
4 that I've
2 of them
seen.
from the 80s. So you've got Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. You've not seen Return of the Jedi yet, have you?
No.
Because The New Hope's 70s, almost 80s.
No.
Any other ones you've watched? I'm trying to think if there is any other 80s and 90s films you watched.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth, there you go, of course, yeah. You really enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed that.
That was good, yeah. I knew you'd like that.
For some reason, the Goblin King isn't even that scary, but Cora, my sister, used to be absolutely scared of him. I mean, he's just a guy with, he's just a man, which was actually the best singer ever, David Bowie, with like a really crazy hairdo and just weird makeup on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that.
Yeah, he's a bit creepy, isn't he?
Yeah,
Trying to pinch kids.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Shut up.
So let me think.
Next.
I'll think of another. That was the only. That's the only question we've had, but it's better than none. At least we've had one. So thanks, Rick. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
So Leila knows this. One of my favourite films of all time from the 80s, and it's just one of them from all time. Hang on. Is Monster Squad.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Goonies then.
Yeah, but Goonies is as well. As even case you can't see. Got this from
Chunk.
Boohoo Man. Boohoo Man, if you want to sponsor us, drop us a message. Yeah, Monster Squad. A lot of people haven't seen that film, and It blows my mind because it's ace. But we're getting into watching more and more 80s and 90s films, aren't we, love?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I've shown her there's so many that she's going to...
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf we're going to watch. I said...
That racer thing.
but did I mention the other day?
No, it's not Rocky Racer, is it?
No. Oh, God, what did I mention the other day? Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Little Giants.
What's that racer one again?
Racer one, what's that now, love?
The one where you said that Uncle Buck is the...
Oh, Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
Yes, classic. Cool Runnings, yeah. So, we'll probably watch them at some point soon and we'll report back to you what she thinks.
Also, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, number 1 is the
original
classic.
one. It is.
I don't like number 2. I like number 3, the Wonka one, that with Timothy Chalamet, and I really
That's
like that
good.
one.
That
But
is
number
good.
1 is just a classic.
The best. It is.
It blows my mind.
It is. Right, shall we leave it there for our first one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, so
See ya.
thank you for watching.
Thank you
for
for
listening.
watching. Wait, can we do more?
And if you've not already, I tell you what, we'll call it there. We'll just do a short one for our first one, okay? Because otherwise, we'll be here forever, won't we?
Yeah.
All right, but we'll do another one soon, don't worry. All right. So I'll tell them, make sure you like, subscribe, and all that.
Make sure you like and subscribe, but if you don't, I'm coming for you.
Bye.
Bye.